Hi, I'm Rob from Hobzine. Thanks for joining me live unboxing here on the channel. So, it's a funny one. I've had a bit of a shit week. It's my birthday in a couple of days. I'm just coming out of the right side of a bit of a cold. And yesterday, around just before noon, a box arrived. I was expecting two beer deliveries yesterday. I got one from Cloudwater, which is their brewery showcase, what they're doing next Thursday. Bought myself that as a little bit of a birthday present for myself. And then I had a delivery from the Triangle, and then this appeared. I was like, huh? What's that? So I started digging around, thinking, I've not ordered out. I see something on here on the label, which indicates to me that it could be from Ollie from Pint side. So if you've not checked out Ollie, please do. Better channel than this. I mean, if you're watching this and you've not seen Pint size, then he does a significantly better job at this nonsense than I do. With probably actually a high level of nonsense, which just happens. So I've got a box here, which I presume from Ollie. He was cagey when I quizzed him on if it was him who had sent it. So I've got a box here. Not sure what's in it. I'm hoping it's beer. I kind of said to him, I'm like, oh, is it from you? He's like, and kind of, I think it was an emoji with a monocle, and then what else? And then I saw someone on the label like, maybe that's Ollie's neck of the woods. And also, so I kind of like said that, and he was like, oh, I've got something about beer. I said, well, because I've kept it in the fridge just in case it's beer. And he says, well, it's actually 200 bar blades. I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised. He's quite he's not the most straightforward guy, but he's a lovely, lovely human being. So, as Simon from Real Guide has set the precedent, use a very unsuitable knife. Bigger the better. I'm going to use a Chinese cleaver one day, and maybe sever a finger, something like that. Keep it interesting. Gotta do the shit for the views, aren't you? Gonna put it in the. You could have that in entertaining. Sorry, I'm doing this live, so sorry I can't reply to any messages because I'm trying to be a professional and kind of do a quality unboxing and not stab myself. I always find it funny when people don't want to see your address. Who gives a shit what my address is? You're welcome to have it. Send me some shit, like Ollie did. I'm not going to look at any delivery notes or anything like that. Wow. Wow, I'm going to leave. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to leave that. So as suspected, it does say on the, it says on the label, it does make, is it Arundel? Not Arundel? Arundel? Is it Arundel Brewery, which is down his way. He'd been going around for a while, but then kind of refocused themselves and went a lot more craft. Excuse me. I said coming off the other side of a bit of illness. Gotta keep hydrated. So I'll give you a run through what, thankfully, are beers and not 200 bar blades. Because I've got a couple, probably don't need another 200, so that's Tarrant Street Table Beer. I've had one beer from these guys when they started doing the kind of crafty stuff. So, yes, Table Beer. Any more details on that? That's terrible failing eyesight and slightly iffy text. 3.4% powwow. No mention of hops or anything like that, but yeah, there you go. It is hard seltzer in the bottle. Scott. Next one, Wild Heaven American Pale Ale. Great looking can art. New branding is very nice. I've seen something in there which I'm very excited about. It's not Corona. I have been tested and I was negative. Yes. Wild Heaven American Pale Ale. Powwow. Once again, is this text slightly iffy or is it just my eyesight is fucked? As I near my 43rd year of life on this earth. It says blah 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 blah. Mango, citrus, pine. I'll steal those tasting notes and look a lot more kind of on the ball than I normally would. So yeah, so the winner. Wish I had some elevated. See, I'm not putting it on. That's not like when you used to ring work saying pretending you were ill. This one I'm really quite excited about. I have heard of this before, which is their maple syrup chocolate coffee stout sounds fantastic. Lovely looking can as well. I mean, this is one what I heard about a while back, because I know Arundel did a. I feel like I'm Simon. I mean, when he gets like wildly incorrect the pronunciations of breweries, he's misinterpreted that. That's it. I've not really spoken to anybody. About 3 days. Yeah. So that's 5.4. Oh right, I thought it was bigger than that. Maple syrup chocolate coffee stout. Oh, I've heard good things about that. Yeah, they did a festival. A lot of guys who were a bit more kind of like Instagrammy, who are now online, they went to their festival and kind of really bloody hell, it's really like a full box here. That's very. It's actually more than a full box. It's very generous of Rolly. I mean, when we do cross paths, or maybe I'll push some down. I'll sort you out some mystery beers. I want to see a mystery beer version of pint size. That would be ace. What's this one? Maybe I've seen this. I don't know if I had it. I don't know if I bought this one a while back, but it was fucking hell, must be years ago now. So that's their Uptown. Must be an interpretation of some of the beautiful architecture in the area. So that is a New England IPA at 6.2. New England IPA with London Ale 3 doesn't mention hops. I'm always curious about why those breweries have those kind of. Some breweries like tell you what's in it. Some really don't. They like keep it a secret. I'm glad what stopped doing it, because I think they became a bit of a. There was some kind of tribute breweries in a way. I mean, people just nick their thingy. Anyway, thank you. It's from Australia, blimey. Right, what's this one? This is very appropriate with the branding. Screwdriver IPA. Cool. Blimey. There you go. Chest infection. Mystery Jets. So that's the band, I presume. Mystery Jets. Screwdriver IPA. Sharp Studio. Designed by Show. Yeah, it looks ace looking artwork. I'll show you again in a minute. 5.5% ABV. What's that then? That's an IPA. Yes, full of kind of like protest and gas masks and shit, and slightly interesting imagery. That's clearly that kind of like their logo, isn't it? I presume that little like town hall or something. But yes, lovely. More IPA. Great looking can. I'm actually leaving this bottle until it looks fancy, but the bottle might be just something really kind of straight up. So I'm actually going to go for the bottle, because if it's just like a blonde ale or something, or a best bitter, because I'm thinking, is it going to be something fancy? It's a bottle. Who puts normal beer in bottles these days? Oh, and it is. Hey, good decision. So because I always knew him as more of a trad brewery. Sussex Dark. I don't even. I'm going to do it in a Yorkshire accent, because I don't know what a Sussex accent sounds like. And that's how I'd always say it has been. Sussex Dark. Rich, smooth ale. Oh, handcrafted ales from Sussex. Said it's not a Sussex accent. It's a Yorkshire accent, because that's the only one I can do. What's that then? 5.5% ABV. That sounds lovely. I do like just a non-specific dark ale as well. Because like, what could it be? And then, oh, still got two. Oh, bloody hell, I got two more. I had one. I only had one more. Ooh. Red-handed. Red ale. Another great looking artwork. I think they're just one of those breweries that don't get up here that often. I got mine from Trembling Madness maybe about 1.5 years ago, something like that. But they only had a couple in. That's a 4.5% ABV. I presume red ale. Well-rounded. Yeah, red ale. Nice one. American hops. Yeah, it's a stout you just don't see anymore. I'm going to stack them on here before I sign off anyway. Oh, this is a fancy looking can. What's this? Oh, raspberry Berliner Weiss. I do like a raspberry. Would be my if you push me, I'd say it's my favourite fruit. I do like a raspberry. I want some in the fridge. So that's 6% Berliner Weiss. Quite strong for a Berliner Weiss. Fantastic. So, because I am professional, turn the box over, stack them up so you can see the tasty beers, opposed to just my stupid face. Let's have a look, so you can see what the lovely Ollie, pint size. A bunch of us are going to be having it's my birthday on Tuesday. You can just about see me over there. Birthday on Tuesday. I will receive more presents if you're happy to send them. But a bunch of us are going to have a hangout on Friday, which hopefully Ollie was available to tune in for. Can he balance them all without them all splurging on the floor? Yes, he can. It's easier to balance the cans than it is the one additional bottle. Yeah, and I will definitely be drinking a couple of these on the hangout because what better way to say thank you to a very generous gesture from lovely Ollie over at Pint Size. So, if you not watch his channel, go and watch it. It's ace. It's really funny, really weird, and sometimes I make really inappropriate cameos on there. So, huge thanks to Ollie. Check him out. I'll see you soon. Cheers. Now I've got to get around all this shit to turn it off. I should just push them all to the side, wouldn't I? You see that? It was a good ending. It was a good ending. And then what happened? I couldn't reach my camera. Too low.